What is going on, everybody? We're back with some more Marvel Snap, and today it's time for your kind of weekly-ish move deck update. Mainly because I finally unlocked Dagger, which is one of the final pieces I was looking forward to experimenting with in move decks. So I took out Multiple Man, I added Dagger back in, and now it's just kind of a matter of figuring out exactly what pieces I want to play where in this move deck. Because now you have like Human Torch, you have Dagger, you have Kraven, you have Vulture, you also have Multiple Man. You have a lot of different move options, so now it's kind of trying to figure out the best pieces here. So the shell is very much the same as we've always had. You have Human Torch that doubles its power whenever it moves. Kraven, that whenever a card moves here, you get +2 power. Iron Fist moves the next card one location to the left. NIGHTCRAWLER can move once. I need to take this out and put in my other NIGHTCRAWLER variant. We've got Dagger, we've got Cloak, which lets you move cards to this location. Doctor Strange, which kind of summons your highest power card. And the rest should be pretty familiar. Wave is the only kind of weird inclusion. Have Wave in here to potentially play Captain Marvel, Vision, Heimdall sooner. Just because when you're playing against a move deck, a lot of people just predict the turn 6 Heimdall. So if you play Heimdall sooner and then you start mixing in Captain Marvel, Vision, Cloak, things like that, it can really throw people off guard. I also just didn't really know what else I wanted to include in the deck. So let's hop on and get some games with a move deck with Dagger in it. Now, move decks are very specific skill sets, I would say. And what I mean by that is you very much need to practice playing a move deck. You have to get a feel for how to set up your turns, kind of flowing your cards across locations. Move decks, I think, in my opinion, are one of the most unique skill sets. So you have to really develop it independently of the rest of the gameplay. Because in general, in this game, you could kind of just play and you'll get a decent handle on how the flow of the game works. Or if I hand you a new deck, like if you play a lot of Khazar Zoo and I hand you like a swarm focused deck, you can probably get a handle on how to play a deck like that and not really there's going to be some learning curves of feeling out like when do I play this card versus this card. There's always some learning, but I feel like there's the biggest learning curve for a move deck, in my opinion. And I don't claim to be great at playing move decks either, so you guys may see mistakes from me. Don't be surprised. Alrighty, let's do that. NIGHTCRAWLER can at least move to Kraven on his own, or we can play Doctor Strange, summon him, and then move him back over there. Haven't decided yet. We are missing some of our power cards. We're missing Cloak. We're missing Heimdall. We are playing a move mirror, though, which is pretty cool. We might be able to play Doctor Strange on Asgard to kind of guarantee that we pull it. And then from there, maybe we draw Cloak and we can move things back around. I'll see where we end up. But I'm liking Doctor Strange next turn regardless. Forge into Iron Fist. It's pretty solid. Ooh. That's tempting, but I just have nothing to activate Dagger right now. So I'm going to do this, pull both of these 3-drops over here. Kraven will get +4, so we'll be adding 10 to this side of the board, +3, 13. It should mean that we activate Asgard and get the additional cards. And then from there, an ideal turn would be something like Cloak and Dagger. Maybe? Oh, they have a Cloak for me. It's even better. That was the wrong order there. Human Torch goes first, then Cloak for sure, I think. But maybe they have a different plan. gonna draw Vulture and Cloak, which is really solid. We're gonna move Kraven over here. We're gonna move Human Torch over here. We're gonna move Nightcrawler over here. I think we'll play Iron Fist. And then we'll go Dagger and Cloak. Should I move Doctor Strange over there? Why not? Oh, I screwed up my order there too. I needed to go Dagger first in the middle and then Cloak. Cravens are so huge. It's crazy. Let's go Craven here. Dagger here. I'm liking Heimdall as my last play. I want to keep Human Torch away from Craven. So maybe I just do this, and then play Heimdall here. I think that's the play. Although I don't think... Get some Dagger activations, some Kraven activations. Justice Chavez? That was not what I was expecting there. But both of us put a ton of power on the board. That was a lot of fun. Chavez is not what I was expecting. I know people run Chavez in decks like this to try and improve their consistency, but that was not the final play I was expecting there. But props to my opponent. That was a real solid play. I did not think Chavez would be the move, though. Let's go Iron Fist. I don't really like playing him out without having Torch or Vulture in hand. But I think we can typically try and make that happen. Are we in another move mirror? How does this keep happening? Alright, we're just gonna play Vulture out. Okay. Now, unfortunately, my plays are not great. Like, I can Nightcrawler Cloak. That's kind of it. Next turn might be Vision. Gotta dump some trash into my deck. I assume he's going to move this multiple man over here now, using my Cloak. think I do something like this. And then next turn just Heimdall. Mr. Sinister, okay. I mean, they were only going to play one card next turn regardless. So how does this end up? I get 10 here. And then I move 2 over, that's 12. Plus Dagger will be 7, that'll be 19. So if they play Chavez here, we tie. And then the middle lane, I will probably win, but not by enough to beat a full deficit on the right side. So maybe Heimdall's not the play, and it's just Vision in the middle. Because if he plays Heimdall here, nothing moves. I think that might be the play. Yeah, okay. Sometimes it's better not to move.
Victory.
So plant your butt down and don't move. Alrighty, let's get one more with the move deck today. That's 2 move mirrors in a row. What are the odds of that? That's wild. Playing his ridiculous hat. Stark Tower. Alright, the play is more normal. This is the kind of game where I'd possibly like to go Wave into Captain Marvel or something like that. That could change depending on my draws. I almost want to save Wave for the last turn to try and catch them off guard if they are like one of these one-cost swarm decks, which I think they might be. Give him the chance to move as well. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and play Wave to try and make their next turn really crappy if that's what they're trying to set up. But they could do a bit of a hand dump this turn as well. They're emptying their hand next turn to activate Strong Guy. I think we just try and play Heimdall. That'll get us to 11. We have to hope that they don't have something more than 5 power. Because we can't move any of that stuff. Just, I feel like the very likely scenario here is they play Hell Cow in the middle and they just win. Because Hell Cow will be 8 power for them, which will get them to 14. I think that's the most likely one. Or they just play Chavez. And I can't play Heimdall on the right because he'll only be 7 power, and then when they play one card, Bishop will go up to 8. and then we'll lose that. So I think statistically we lose this probably 90% of the time plus, more than likely. But I am willing to lose an extra cube to see how it turns out, which is exactly what I thought it would be. When I'm recording videos, it's all about seeing what happens, talking through possibilities. I am completely fine with that. But yeah, so that is some move gameplay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if there's any other decks you guys want to see from me. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.